Mauricio Pochettino said he would have input on the transfer decision. Pochettino admitted he had nothing to do with the transfer before July 1st, with co-sport director Paul Winstanley and Lawrence Stewart responsible. Pochettino said, "I think it's important to clarify the situation. When we met for the first time, we agreed in early July to start working. Lawrence, Paul and the owner presented a strategy plan for the squad. They asked me to start on July 1st and I also agreed. They started working, but I haven't. The club starts working and I think doing a very good job. I like to work this way with the plans they make, and of course, from now on July 1st, I will be more involved. I will try assess the situation and work closer to Paul and Lawrence for the best situation. The plan they convey to me, when they speak, there are many circumstances, different situations, things you care about, things that I don't know or don't know because I am outside the football club. That's why I believe in they said you know better than me. But from the first day, I will get more information. I didn't say I would make all the decisions. I thought it would be easier to make all decisions together." Jose Mourinho responded to the transfer of Paulo Dybala to Chelsea. Earlier this week, reports in Italy claimed that Chelsea were interested in contracting Dybala before the start of the new season to increase the option of Mauricio Pochettino's attack. Pochettino was reported as Dybala's tough admirers. While the 29-year-old player had a release clause in his contract with Rome which allowed clubs outside Serie A to contract him with only £10 million, when asked about the clause in Dybala's contract following Chelsea's interest, Mourinho told reporters after arriving at the Rome airport on Saturday, "I don't know anything about the contract, but obviously I talked to Paulo as I did with all my players." Chelsea have received an appointment for the future of Levi Colwell with the club. The 20-year-old player celebrated the victory of the European Championship with England U21 on Saturday. Still fresh from his successful loan with Brighton last season, the young Beck of the Blues was reportedly a target for Seagulls and Liverpool. However, Chelsea and England teammates U21 Noni Madueke have a positive message for the Blues supporters. Wearing their winner medal after the final whistle, Madueke hijacked the Instagram Colwell video directly to submit a promise. He said, "Listen, we both returned." He also, "Listen, I'll make sure he's back." Colwell is considered to want a guarantee for the first team's football, but Pochettino has a promising message for Colwell and Madueke. Pochettino said in his first press conference as Chelsea's head coach, "We pray for them the best. We are waiting for them to enter the team. I think they will fly to America and join us." Mauricio Pochettino will contact the great person released by Tottenham in 2022. Chelsea head coach Mauricio Pochettino said that he would try to contact midfielder Everton Dele Alli, the player he trained at Tottenham Hotspur. Mauricio Pochettino, who was appointed as Chelsea manager earlier this summer, praised Dele Alli, who joined Everton from Tottenham Hotspur in February 2022. Pochettino trained the 27-year-old attacking midfielder during his time in Spurs, under Argentina manager. Alli developed and became one of the best young players in the Premier League at one point. However, Alli has struggled for the past few years now. After failing in the order of power in Spurs, the English player moved to Everton where he failed to influence. Alli's loan period in Besiktas last season also did not produce a lot of positive results. The attacking midfielder returned to Everton now, and Pochettino said that he planned to talk to him. Mauricio Pochettino supports wing players to perform well this season. Chelsea manager Mauricio Pochettino has supported Raheem Sterling to revive his appearance in the coming season. The England international did not have the best debut season at Stamford Bridge because he only scored 9 goals and gave 4 assists in 38 matches in all competitions. Mauricio Pochettino, however, gave a tip that the former Liverpool and Manchester City stars would look good this season. He also highlighted that the Blues need to cut their squad because they have too many players in the same position. Former manager of Tottenham Hotspur said, as quoted by The Guardian, "We are talking about very good players. But sometimes it is not easy for a player to adapt quickly and show the same performance as he might show at another club. We need to reduce the number of people in the squad because the amount is very large. People need to find their space in the training ground, then in practice, then in the team." Pochettino also urged fans to support footballers and urge players to fight for the club. Why does Pochettino want to talk to Mykhailo Mudrick soon, on the day he returned to Cobham? He already had something in his agenda. Mauricio Pochettino spoke today in a quote taken by the Daily Mirror about his desire to immediately talk to the winger, to finally meet with the potential vital parts of his squad in a few weeks and months. Pochettino is famous for its management and motivation, and he clearly wants to get to know the young winger as fast as possible. Pochettino said, "Everything is different in Mudrick's life, compared to Enzo Fernandez. That is why it is very important to take the time to speak. I will meet him before he comes to start the preseason. I really want to see and get to know him. And then with staff, to design the best strategy to help him at the level of expected Chelsea. When they recruit him, these players come in a difficult condition to join the soccer club, and this is a big challenge for us because we like to work this way. But of course, we need to give them the opportunity to show that they are able to overcome the pressure of playing for Chelsea and perform with the best." Arsenal stars have said yes to move Summer to Chelsea. Now it has been claimed that Arsenal star Folarin Balogun has said yes to move Summer to Chelsea. Balogun is now back to Arsenal after an amazing season in League One with Reims, where he appeared impressive and scored 22 impressive goals for the French team. According to The Sun, Arsenal Balogun representatives have reportedly held talks with us. It's no secret that the club is looking for a new striker this summer and is very impressed with Balogun in the last 12 months, and he was reported again to say yes for the possibility of moving. We can see the club completing this transfer with certainty, especially because he is a player that we can develop into a real star in the game. He really has such a big potential in him. Playmaker wants to join Chelsea now. According to Fabrizio Romano said that Mateo Franca was very excited by the prospects of joining Mauricio Pochettino's Chelsea. The Italian reporter told Gimsport that Chelsea wanted to contract Mateo Franca from Flamengo in the summer transfer window. Romano added that the 19-year-old attacking midfielder himself was interested in moving to Chelsea. The Daily Mail reported earlier this month that Chelsea wanted to secure the Brazilian playmaker's services in a £25 million agreement. Romano said, "Mateo Franca is highly valued. He is a player they have participated in for a long time. I can mention that the player will be very excited about the possibility of joining Chelsea. The Brazilian U20 international playmaker will like to play for Chelsea and will do the best for the Blues. However, £25 million is a lot of money to pay a 19-year-old player who plays for the club in Brazil. Well, of course there is no doubt that Franca's talents and potentials have, but can Chelsea find attacking midfielders similar to the same price that is more experienced and has proven himself at the highest level?" Chelsea have held talks with Monsters £50 million. Chelsea have held talks with Southampton about the potential move of the midfielder this summer. Mauricio Pochettino seems to be continuing the reshuffle of the Chelsea squad this summer by adding two recruits, Christopher Nkunku and Nicholas Jackson, but this time he will strengthen his midfield option after losing N'Golo Kante, Mateo Kovacic, Mason Mount and Ruben Loftus-Cheek this summer because the conversation has been held with Southampton midfielder Romeo Lavia. Graham Bailey from 90 Minutes gave an update related to the pursuit of Lavia, saying, "Romeo Lavia appeared as one of the best-selling players this summer. Liverpool, Arsenal, and Chelsea have all held talks, while former Man City, Manchester United and Newcastle clubs continue to be informed. However, Southampton wants £50 million. The cost should not be a problem, especially considering that the money they have collected through the sale of players so far, and with the lack of depth of Pochettino in the heart of midfield, Lavia will not only be a signing for the future, but a player who can risk claims for the first team's place direct." Chelsea must pay £64.8 million to sign the target of 23 years. Chelsea are reportedly interested in contracting Juventus striker Dusan Vlahovic this summer. According to a report from Gazzetta dello Sport, the Blues are preparing the move of the 23-year-old Serbian striker, but they may need to spend a lot of money to secure the service. The report stated that the cost of around £64.8 million might be needed to persuade him to stay away from the Italian club. Vlahovic scored 14 goals in all competitions last season, while Chelsea need to bring a reliable goal scorer in. Vlahovic will be a long-term acquisition for them. Serbian international players have physical and technical attributes to develop in English football. and he can form quality partnerships with the signing of the summer of Nicholas Jackson. Mauricio Pochettino hopes to be able to strengthen his squad significantly this summer, and players like Vlahovic will definitely make a difference.